Hi guys, I'm here with Bear on my lap. You might hear her purring. I'm going to be looking at the May 9th, which is a Russian holiday of victory. Let me just read to you a little bit about it. I want to take a look and see what is going on there and enjoy the kitty purrs while I'm looking. She's got me in all nested up. She's laying on me, got her paw over my arm. So reading is going to be interesting, but let me just get this bit down. So Victory Day is May 9th in Russia, and it is a holiday that commemorates the surrender of the Greater German Reich in 1945. It was first inaugurated in the 15 quote unquote republics, which also means places that Russia took over, like Latvia, Estonia, and stuff. And so it was first inaugurated in the 15 republics of the Soviet Union following the signing of the German Instrument of Surrender, which totally effed over Latvia and Lithuania and all these small countries that Russia then took over. That's a kitty. She's getting up off my lap now. There we go. So that really screwed up things for these small countries and like Latvia and whatnot, because nobody was interested in helping them to keep their land. Russia took them over. It was horrible. And, so that's what this May 9th is all about. It's when the Soviet Union basically took over what became Soviet satellites, but what were independent nations. And we have Putin's really wanting to, I think, make this victory be significant, that he thinks he's going to present to the people. I want to see what's going to happen around about that day. I think it's going to be quite frankly, and a poop show. You know what I mean? Yeah. So anyway, let's just take a look and see what we get. Hold on a second. Let me get my cards. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to ask Spirit, the Most High, to show me Vladimir Putin, May 9th. What will he be feeling? What will be going on from his perspective? And let's just start with that. Let's see what we get with that. May 9th. What can you show me, Spirit, or reveal to me to share about what will be going on with Putin and Russia and Ukraine, May 9th, but please show me from Putin's point of view, May 9th. May 9th. With Putin, his point of view, what will be happening. All right, let's see what we get. I'm using, in case you're curious, what the deck is. I always try to, it is the Bright Future Tarot by Saskia Lee, Psychic. That's what she goes by. Okay, I get the Queen of Pentacles. To me, this is the nation. This is Russia, May 9th. Okay. Crossing. What is a struggle is belonging and a sense of euphoria with the Nine of Cups. So Putin is going to be in a position where I think May 9th, he's not going to feel like there's much to celebrate or there's a struggle to celebrate anything. I think he's going to have to, just from these two cards, I think he's probably going to have to gaslight Russia so much. But let's just see what the rest of the cards can tell us about May 9th. The Page of Cups. That's what it's based on. So he's looking for loyalty and sensitivity to him, and some empathy. Right here, it says loyal, sensitive. And it's just going to be a struggle. There's a struggle to feel any sense of euphoria. And I think he was really planning for May 9th to be like the grand thing that, you know, the kind of what did the French call that? The pièce de la résistance or something like that. I may not have that right. Probably don't. Anyway, Six of Pentacles. This is exchange and resources. And this is, again, him looking for support, crowning him. Behind him is the 10 of Wands, burden. It's still clinging to him. And that is why we have this Nine of Cups, the struggle, if you will, for this sense of belonging, for this sense of euphoria and celebration of the ninth. It looks like, let's just, well, near future. He's going to, yeah, you know, potential highly skilled. I think he's going to manipulate, though, because we do have the Magician, and that's, you know, communication. That's what he does. That is what he does. Manipulate. And he's going to be trying to manipulate more support. Now, Serbia has said that they support him, but versus the whole world, the rest of the world, the majority of the rest of the world that is against, Serbia is not going to be a lot of help. You know, there'll be some help for sure, but not if they start helping too much. They're going to be in trouble too. To me, I got to be honest, it's already like World War III. It really is. It's just that they're trying to keep it from escalating and becoming worse, and they really need to stop him. I get a bit annoyed with people that I think want to fancy that we, I don't know, they want to tiptoe around the task that must be done, you know? I don't get it. The universe. So opportunity and travel. This, for him, is the end. This is the end card. It's 21. It would also be known as the world. This is what I really think, again, that this holiday was, again, supposed to lift him up as a great leader, and it's not going to do that. Not at all. Not the way he planned. Backfires. I can't help but wonder. I mean, there's so much ego involved in his authoritarian, of course, that's part and parcel of the problem, but it's just amazing that this man has been in there since the late 80s, basically, and coming into full power more in the 90s, of course, when Yeltsin died, but he's had a long time. And this is what is in the environment, is anger, fighting, arguments. This is pain and suffering. And this is also betrayal. May 9th. Or is this here with the magician, other people doing something because of the burden he's put on them? Just saying. The Hierophant. Meditation, wisdom, tradition, teaching. This is in the hopes and fears. I think he would very much like to be in the books like Stalin. And we know that he admires them, the likes of Stalin and whatnot, probably Lenin as well, I don't know. But I think he just admires the complete power and brutality. People still, it's time for the Russian people to open their eyes. Now, not everybody is going to, I mean, they've been brainwashed a long, long time, going back, to, my God, I don't know that they've ever not had somebody that wasn't really ruling them with harshness. And the end result is the Eight of Pentacles. There's something that goes on here. Now, these are efforts that are being made here. And I don't feel like he's part and privy to all of it. Not belonging, he's struggling to feel any sense of euphoria for May 9th. And there's something that will follow, I think, quickly on the heels of May 9th. And it's people that are angry. I think an anger will swell by this point, which is not that far away, time-wise, because it's going to be so, I just feel like I'm being shown people planning something potentially here. Seven of Swords triggered mediator and the Page of Swords, changeable actor. Yeah. This shows deceit. This shows also, I think, being slick, so to speak, being shrewd. And is this his, or is this somebody around him? I cannot help but feel like they're preparing to do something regarding him from what I'm seeing here. And maybe May 9th will kind of be a catalyst further by then, because it just shows that there's more anger in the environment towards him. And this is, for me, also his own country, and more people not happy, and people I feel like, in power enough to do something about him. This looks like somebody that's able to sneak and do something, to be honest, but I'm kind of getting the Lovers, I got this last time, and it's about choices. They might, who knows, maybe I'm sure they have more than one plan. But I believe this is people that have an agreement, people that have worked something out and are very, very close, definitely, not necessarily intimately, but let's pull another card and see. The Knight of Cups, soulmate, karmic meeting. I don't know, no. I think somebody that he has known, and I'm just going to say it again, y'all. I cannot believe I'm getting the same cards. There's maybe an intimate partner that may be involved at the end. The moon, illusion, and fear, because he's so paranoid. I think there could be a former lover, or, somebody that's off and on with him that might be utilized. Because he's so karmic meeting, soulmate. Now, is it Alina? I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't. And just as well, in some senses, perhaps not to reveal it, but I saw, I can only say like maybe an older woman, certainly older than Miss Elena Cabeva. I don't believe, that it's her. No. I get a Queen of Wands, somebody that's very warm, probably a fire sign, or has a strong fiery kind of disposition ability, that would be somebody that's quite passionate. What else we got? The Sun. Exposure. Bringing something to light. And it feels happy at first, but what the heck's going on? Because we have this back here, the Seven of Swords, which is like, I'm being sneaky type of card. Queen of Cups. And the Six of Cups. There's some kind of nostalgia. There's being very, I think this woman could come to him in, she could be used to end him. This would be somebody he would trust. I think she would come with the face of a nurturer, of a older woman that is loving, and they have passed together and they're reminiscing. There's confidence, or I think she's able to lift, it looks like to me, his confidence was sagging. I just feel like this is somebody coming in to kind of, and I feel there's another male behind this. King of Wands, entrepreneur, which to me is one of the wealthy people, one of the wealthy oligarchs, if you will. I feel like she's going to try to persuade him that she's there. That's the inspiration and speed. And something happens very quickly. This is a man that's going in defensive mode. Actually, Seven of Wands. and the King of Wands. He takes action. I feel like I'm being shown a woman that's coming in as nurturing, and then I see a man taking action, and very quickly with the Knight of Wands. Oh, and this is the Five of Swords. This is something that is done very quickly, but it's super sneaky. And it's something that people did come together and discuss, and it's a plan. Yeah, I really think around that date, we might expect some fallout finally, so to speak, if you know what I mean. Cough, cough. Seems like people working as a group. Again, this is a team effort. And it's the birth of a new Russia. Something again with the older woman as well. I feel like there's an older woman. She could be a wife, definitely. I think it can be all these things, frankly, simultaneously. I definitely think it's going to be a new Russia. And I think they're going to dispatch him probably rather quickly from what I'm seeing, and use someone that he trusts. So let's just continue. So now I'm going to use what's the tea spill cards. And I'm just going to ask for some more clarification because I felt like it was a bit muddled for me toward the end there. But I definitely get the strong image again of somebody coming to him, approaching him from a place of that he would trust, you know, like they're going to be nurturing or loving toward him. And the issue is he's going to feel less and less and less supported and more paranoid. Just as I've been saying, and many others. But let's just see. Again, Spirit, I ask you to assist me to read accurately and clearly with these cards. What can you tell me about May 9th and what it's going to mean for Putin and the world? I think, well, I'll wait till I get the card. Okay. We're getting the woke card, being aware, knowing what's going on in the community and humanity. Again, I think more people in his nation are going to be aware of the fact that he's lied, and they're going to know the truth, more of them. And remember how just earlier we had anger in the environment? I'm wondering, you know, if that isn't going to be more Russian people that may not have believed before that changed their mind, but we definitely get a rise in awareness around that date of the truth. Okay, so let's see what's crossing. Fake friends are crossing him. Pretends to be buddy when you come around, but talks smack about you every time you leave. Okay, so there we have the fake friends. We have the person that's pretending to be a friend. No limits. Nothing can stop them. Continues on without restriction, going on their own way. So they're going to be wanting to stop him. And I think this is why, because they recognize that he's not going to be stopped. So there's got to be another, you know, another way to stop him. Otherwise, he's just going to continue to try to take over Europe. That's what it says. Fifth house. This is what crowns him. Hobbies. Yeah, that's probably, if Putin was filling out a tender or whatever, he would probably put hobbies. invasion, genocide, false imprisonment. Yeah, my goodness. So his hobbies, recreational leisure and activities, what one does for entertainment. That May 9th is some kind of present, some sort of entertainment for him. That's what he's thinking on anyway. That it will be leisure for him. It will be something positive. That's showing up right there. He's hoping that will be a positive outcome for him. And he's going to pull out all the stops. This is what is his recent past. At that point will be his sense of security, his family, his heritage, his roots, one's housing and comfort. This will be a thing of the past, folks. That's what that's saying. Let's see what's on the other side of how that's going to switch through fake friends. Karma is coming for Putin in the very near future, around about that time, May 9th. So it's showing me that his karma book is full, and he's going to be getting karma for the pain that he has caused and receive a certain dose of their own medicine. And if your karma is good, it would be that your good karma would be repaid. But this shows he's got not good karma coming. And it's going to come through the face of somebody that he thinks is a friend. And this is his, how he is. This is like, he considers this person perhaps one of his lovers. I don't know. Can't be alone, always has to partner up with someone, tagging along just for the sake of it. I think he doesn't, and he'd use this person as a friend, but I think he's also desperate for some support. Okay. In his environment, cloud 9, always under herbal influence. That makes me wonder. I don't think that they're going to give him a delicious cannabis brownie, but maybe there is something that will be given, because this is in the environment, something that would alter, he could be drugged. And in the hopes and fears is sitting back and watching it all happen, not standing up for someone being hurt or abused. And to me, that's what he's hoping, actually, that he can get away with, that nobody's going to stop it. Remember here, no limits. What he fears is being stopped. And what he hopes for is for people just to be bystanders. But we get ballin', having a luxurious lifestyle, wanting the most expensive things in life, pockets full. He's got that. But I think it's also going to be his downfall, because I think these are the people that are going to do this. Let's pull a couple extra cards. Spirituality hater, hating on your beliefs, not liking that you're untraditional, uncomfortable with your spirituality. That makes me think this person, there may be a connection to their belief system that he does have an issue with, I think. Let's just see what they're showing us. Hidden agendas. Pay attention to this person because they have other plans than the one they've revealed. Yeah. It could be that they're going to try to say, hey, I'm going to get you some support, right? But I don't think that it's, I think they're going to be getting him something else. Hidden agenda. It's not what he thinks. And I think for this person may be involved, they know that he does not they know that he's prejudiced, I think, toward their belief systems, whatever it is, whether they're Christian or Russian Orthodox or not, or Muslim or whatever. There's something there, or Jewish, he's got a hatred toward actually spiritual beliefs. And I can't emphasize that enough. So there's a hidden agenda for somebody that's going to be coming in and around him around that time. He's going to be stressed. And I'm sure they will be too. But we get the situation. Oh my God, you guys. This situation involves cycles, death and rebirth. Someone's attitude towards personal change, growth. He's definitely going to be stressing that someone's coming for him. And he should be, because it shows that karma is going to do it when the universe feels like it is the right moment. There's eavesdropping, this is giving me a very paranoid feeling about around about that time, about what he's going to be super paranoid. Sharp tongue, person has no filter, saying nasty-ish. Yeah, this is Putin. Things about people. But I also think, again, we did get the card that says behind his back, fake friends. They speak very harshly. So there's somebody that comes to him with the face of a friend that acts like they're going to be bringing him some kind of benefit, but they have a hidden agenda. They think he's a narcissist, and with an inflated sense of self-importance and complete disregard for others, and always needing to be the center of attention. This person is going to be able to smooth talk or persuade him or maneuver him around to their advantage somehow, some way. And again, I wonder, is it a former love interest? Somebody's going to present that they're totally supportive of him, that they're behind him, that they believe in him. They're going to convince him of that. I think they know that they have to persuade him that they are there for him and not for a hidden agenda, which they actually are. And it looks like this person's got a pretty good acting ability. It shows they're going to be able to talk him up. This person's got a way with words, whoever they are. Maybe a woman, maybe not. And not that I think that Vlad is, other than straight, I think he is definitely, much to the relief of the LGBTQIA community, sure. But look, this person has an ability that they're going to use to act completely different around him, I believe. And I believe he acts differently around them. So not feeling like they can be around, like they can be themselves. So again, there's this sense of somebody's going to have to really be able to maneuver around all that distrust. Lies being spread, fake news. And this is, I think this is what they're going to be saying, and basically being in his echo chamber to take his guard down. And this is also Putin and his disinformation. I've seen stuff on YouTube saying Ukrainian Nazis and all this. So if you see that stuff, report it like I do. Married, blacker. Someone avoids doing work, prioritizes doing nothing, takes shortcuts on the job. To me, the married card in this sense is about, I think, ethic and dedication And somebody's not dedicated. Somebody's lazy. And I'm thinking it's some of the people that surround Putin that are supposed to be so dedicated. Again, I feel like it's somebody false twin flame and projecting, somebody that's able to deal with his mind games and his projecting and his gaslighting. This woman, I think, or man, or that woman at this point, I think is going to be able to get his guard down by saying that basically that they agree with him. There's some jealousy. I think Putin has some jealousy. This situation involves someone's belief systems. Religion, again, is coming up with the spiritual aspect. Ideologies also. Higher learning, travel, philosophies. He's jealous of this person's, I think, ability or the life that they live, that they have, and their ability to be happier than him. He's a very shut down, cold, bitter old Bart. This wasn't, yeah, it's an ex. Third party situation. This person, you know, could already, third party interference, this could be another lover, friends, or meddling family. So this is somebody that he was once very, very close to, possibly an old love interest. I definitely think so, guys. And they have backup as well, but they come in real strong around May 9th. And I feel like working on his trust to soften him up. This person, I think, is married. I have an idea who it might be, but I'm not going to say. One, social groups, friendships, personal affiliations, and social life. Yep. Somebody that he did a lot, you know, had more social affiliation with. And they act, he finds them very hot. Gross. Okay, whatever. But this is somebody that I definitely get that he daydreaming of you. He found to be very sexy. And I think this person knows how to play the part. This woman's very crafty, but she's shallow. Doing it all for the fame, attention, and views. Doesn't want to be left alone, being fake. So again, we're being told again, this person's not being real with him. But I think they are going to appeal to a spot, a weakness that they know he has, that they can manipulate. So what someone does routinely, like their responsibilities, their training, employment, job, I think this is part of this person's training. I think they're kind of a little bit of a spy. They've been utilized, I think, and they know how to play mind games. And I think they happen to be female and well-to-do. How one processes knowledge, rules, communication, what I tell you, one's generosity and social life. So I think this person's going to be softening him up, communicating with him, trying to build a bridge so they can access it. Keep shining your light. Well, keep shining. Your light irritates their toxic demons. Again, I just feel like I'm getting conversations where this person's going to have to invest in conversations where they convince him that they are on board with what he's saying, or at least sympathetic. But truth unveiled. The truth has been or will be revealed in this situation soon. Secrets have been kept hidden that will come out. Oops. And because he's going to be cooped up, I think he's going to be hidden away. And I think this person, after they, whatever they do, I think they will have to go off for a while and kind of go on the down low, as they say. This person's kind of known as a mooch or a gold digger. This woman's known as a gold digger. Copying your style. Yeah, again, she's able to, I feel like this is more describing someone, you know, likes how you dress, look, talk so much that they try to act like you. I think this person has a unique way, this woman, but I think she's incredibly shallow. But I think she's very good at persuading. And I think that actually Putin really respects this person. And even though he knows that they like money, whatever, he has some kind of respect. And I think he's very attracted. Mental prison. Someone who is trapped in their own head may suffer from mental illness, self-limiting beliefs. And we get confident. I think he's at a low point, and this female is able to stride in there really confidently. Everything in this person and situation you may in this situation may own and claim as theirs, possessions, their sense of self-worth. So I think he's going to be kind of on the desperate side. This woman's very intelligent. And she's going to be playing this strategically. This is not happening all of a sudden. This is something that is going to have been going on by the time what happens happens. And it's all part of a plan. It's strategic. Wants to knock you down to size. A person that simply cannot be happy for your success, points out your flaws to make them feel better. I think that she knows that this is how he is, this woman. I think she knows and can really read him very easily and can kind of predict or can maneuver him. Again, those cards. Caught in the act. Someone has been caught in the act of doing something they shouldn't. I think he's with her and something goes down. Irresponsible, the glass. Lack of accountability, careless about consequences of actions you can't rely on. Toxic. Yeah, I think he gets dosed. Harmful substances. I think a woman gets close enough to dose him. Again, always partying, playing games. This woman can totally, she's deadly for him. Feeling trapped. Again, you know, I got the cards that showed some kind of paralysis or some kind of, like he wouldn't be able to move. There's, anyway, feeling trapped and like there's no way out of a situation or relationship. So he's not going to be able to get out of it. Once she's got her claws into him, I don't think this dude's going anywhere. Yeah. All up in your business, asking too many questions, wanting every single detail, sabotage. he's going to start asking questions. This was one of the things that Ludmilla had said about him, that she didn't like. Was it was like he always was interrogative, you know. So I feel like he's going to start saying, "What'd you give me?" But it's too late. Intimidated. And he's met his match. This woman, I've always seen, she's going to freaking take him out. Now, could the woman be a symbol of the country and not just one person? Absolutely. But I also think there will be a female, without question, that takes him down. And how wonderful. I'm sorry. I don't like to say that, but I do in this case, because he's so awful. He'll have met his match. This person, it says, unable to compete or fight against you because you are just as good as them. And to me, this means he's going to be, I think, disabled in some fashion with some kind of toxic substance, and he will not be able to resist or fight back or stop what's happening. This person will have reeled him in just like he has other people. And the situation involves partnerships, marriage, but enemies, depending on situation. And he's going to be ignored. They're not going to help him. They're just going to let him expire, in my opinion. Energy drainer till he is kaput. And it is a betrayal. So that looks around May 9th, guys. I don't think it's some point after and around May 9th. So let's just look at May 9th as a marker, not necessarily an exact date per se, but as an extremely important marker. And I'm going to leave it there because I probably will not get the date right, but it's coming quickly. It's almost at the horizon of this person connecting with him. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there. This was a deep dive. I hope that you appreciate it. Make sure you put the thumbs up if you enjoyed this, and make sure that you share, and make sure that you subscribe if you haven't seen anything new from me for a while, because YouTube does funny things like that. Anyway, thank you so much, and I will talk to you soon.